How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Toy Table. I am your host, Steve. Thank you so much for joining us. This is going to be Bump and Grind Series number 7. 6 are in the books. We've got 11 teams in the various qualifying bags, 2 in the Taste of the Boot. 1 went 12-0. We had to pull him off the show. He was too good. We've got Brexit Speeders, driven by Pig Hunt Pit Stop at 5-0. We're going to put him to the test here a few times. And we've got 8 teams already down 2-0. Unfortunately, I can't roll a 6, and these guys are stuck on contestants row. Haven't seen them race, even though I think the tanks there are like the 15th or 16th team we've seen so far. We've got moving parts. In the last video, I didn't let you know what these are. This is a 64 Buick Grand Prix and an 84 or 83. Let me just check the bottom. I forget. It's a 1983 Buick Riviera, the red one. And we got Mr. Moms there lurking, 0-0. Got Donald Duck, tank out. And I've lined up a few more teams here to go. And let's pack in some racing and start filling out some of those brackets, some of those sandwich bags of safety. And as we do, we roll the dice, and that lets us know who the Brit Speeders are going to be challenged for the boot title. And we're going to go down here to the Sunsets. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. We've seen the Sunsets go once. And the Mustang is legit. It rolls pretty good if I remember correctly. Well, they're both Mustangs, but the blue Mustang, I think, is the El Capitano in this one. Alright, first 1 to 3. Track is clear, and let's go racing, guys. Let's see if Brit Speeders can hang on here. 1, 2, 3, go. And once again, look at that Mustang. Oh, big comeback there by the Bentley. The Mustang lost traction, losing speed, letting the Bentley catch up there. 1-0. All right, Brit Speeders up 1-0. That blue Mustang definitely had a big lead, lost control. Let's see what happens here. Mustang out to a huge lead once again. Oh, but he managed to get in the way of the cars trying to pass him. It's going to be 1-1 now. 1-1, back to the top of the hill. All right, 1-1. We got the racers spread out. Let's see it go. Blue Mustang out front. Oh, but he loses control, hits the wall. And Steady Eddie Speedtail takes the victory. Wow. Okay, 2-1. Brexit Speed. All right, 2-1. Now we rarely have 2-1. We've mixed it up here. Let's see it go. 1, 2, 3, go. Once again, the Mustang out way in front, and he slides sideways. We got 2-2. We're going to need a 5th frame here. Told you, this is going to be a good one. Alright, the Sunsets already have 1 loss. They need this to go 1-1. Brexit Speeds don't have any losses, so they won't lose their spot on the show. If they lose, they will go 5-1 though, and have another chance, another day. 1, 2, 3, go. Once again, Mustang out way out in front, and that's going to do it. Manages to keep control there. 1. That is the end of the race. Let's go to the top of the table for the tail of the tape. There it goes. It took them a little while, but they are now the boot champions. The Sunsets with that blue Mustang with the hot speed. Clever strategy, getting out to a big lead, then spinning out and having other cars bump into you. Let's keep this one going. Brexit Speed still on contestants row at 5-0. We like second chances here. And unfortunately enough, we're going to see it again. Wow. That happens quite often with me. I roll the same teams twice in a row. And it's going to come down to this. This is going to be the last time we're going to see one of these teams on the show. But the Sunsets, they're going to go... If they lose, well, if these teams each lose, they're going to go to the Taste of the Boot bag. Here we go. First 1 to 3 again. 1. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I always put the boot champs starting on the right side. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, go. And the Mustang way out in front again. Oh, but the Bentley, if he stayed off the wall, he could have done it. I'm not sure whether he got rubbed into the wall or not, or whether he just drove right in there. But let's set it up again. 1-0 Sunsets. All right, racers are ready. Let's see whether that Bentley stay off the wall. 1, 2, 3, go. And once again, the Bentley gets into the wall and crashes into the Mustang. The blue one, but it's going to be another win. 2-0 now. Sunsets. All right, racers are ready. Brexit Speed in a spot they're not used to being down 2. They need a miracle here. Unfortunately, they are just about a car length behind, even with the Mustang spilling out. But that's going to be good enough for the Sunsets with another win, going 1-1. To the top of the table we go. All right, the Sunsets advance, still boot champs, and they are now 2-1. And we got the Brexit Speed in the taste of the boot bag. I think they're going to be the favorite thus far in the bag. Hopefully we can get another strong contender in there just to confuse you guys. Anyways, let's see whether we can get another roll number 6. But we got another spot on contestants row. And let's see who's coming down. Even is going to be the Daisy and Donald Duck, and that's who it's going to be. Daisy and Donald Duck. Bet you didn't know they were going to join the races, but as I say, I've opened them up a while ago. I don't think I really raced them at all, and I'm curious to see how they go. All right, Tankover's there. We're going to need another team, and let's do Mickey and Minnie. Yeah, we're going to do the Disney cars here for a few rounds. We got Pluto and Goofy going to be on a team as well. Sorry about this, guys. Alright, there they are. Ready to go. I'll get the next team here ready to go for you. Goofy going to be the Fandango and the 16 Angels Pluto. And that team's going to be called Pluto to Goofy. If I can get their nameplate. And there we go. All right, back to the race, back to racing. Sunsets 2-1, looking to extend. And there it is, a number 6, the Phoenix, getting called to the line by the Sunsets. And that is going to be a 71 Dodge Charger. Yes. And the 70 Chevelle wagon. All right, let's set it up. All right, ready to go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. And Mustang. This time both Mustangs outrun the 2 yellow cars for the Phoenix. Doesn't look good for the Phoenix here. All right, let's run this one through. Phoenix need a miracle here. Down 1 already, but slow pace. The Mustang goes in backwards, taunting the Phoenix. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go! And the black Mustang does its job, tangling up with any threat of the blue Mustang getting past in case it had an error. That's going to be another win. They're going to go to 3-1 now. 0-1 for the Phoenix. All right, the Sunsets are rolling. Looking good, going down the track. Those 2 Mustangs working hard. But we're going to put them to the test again and put up that boot title once again on them. Number 1. Okay, we're going to bring in the Sunsets. We're going to introduce them to Mr. Mom Bubba from Mr. Mom's Racing. Okay, here we go. I don't think I opened up this van new. I'm not really sure where the other one I have is, but see how this one goes. It's a used motor, and this one is brand new, basically 1998 on it, and was used in the quarter century Hot Wheels Mainline Super Tournament. Okay, 3-1. Mr. Mom's looking to take over the boot. Here we go. Good luck, Bubba. 1, 2, 3, go. There's the Mustang once again out in front, followed quickly by Mr. Mom's minivan, and that Mustang is solid. I don't know how they lost the first game. Alright, Mr. Mom's minivan on the inside lane there. We'll give him some help. I remember now how the Sunsets had their first loss. Well, I saw a race wrong. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, close. But it's still the Mustang with the win. This guy just doesn't pick up his speed until the end. When the Mustang, you know, I often think I wish I made this line like to here. You know, a little longer. Just that little bit of extra might make the difference. Some of these races extend their free rein a little longer, really putting the pressure on the driving. Maybe one day we'll move that couch. We'll have the full width of the basement, but till then, this is how it is. Okay, Mr. Mom's down 2-0. Still not a bad looking team though. 1, 2, 3, go. Just that Mustang is solid. You can see right there, Mr. Mom's minivan is just about a car length slower. Okay, Sunsets are moving on. Still boot champs. Alright, the Sunsets are still cruising 4-1 now. Still got more time for more racing. I think the board's going to start to shake up here a little bit. I've got to adjust Mr. Mom's record. Unfortunately, they lost there. 0-1 now. Alright. Sunsets could be in for a good run here. Here's Ken and I's team moving parts in the 5th slot. That Buick Riviera and Grand Prix. Each matchbox. Alright, Ken, let's do this. These matchboxes are pretty quick, but I don't think they've got the speed to handle that Mustang. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, that was close. You know what? I'm going to give it to Ken and I. Huh. Screw the Sunsets. I already screwed them out of a win one time, but I think the Sunsets are going to win this match. But that blue, this guy right here, the Grand Prix, 1964 Grand Prix, pushed it to the end. I'm going to have to watch that in slow-mo. I know GNR Vintage Diecast Racing will be. But 1-0 moving parts. We could be in for an upset. Nope. The Mustang boss cleared out the way for the clean air for this. Yep. 1-1 now. Alright, we've got the two faster cars up the middle, the two blue ones. The Riviera got to stay away from that black car. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, once again, oh, no mistake there by the Mustang. Lead Mustang, 2-1. Alright, 2-1 now. Sunsets need this to go, I think, 6 or 5-1. 5-1, I do believe. And we got the silver cars up the middle. Hey, this black Mustang's getting pretty quick too. That's another win for the Sunsets. The sun has not set yet on the Sunsets. They are 5-1, looking to try to complete this run and go 11-1 and go in our top fuel bag. I guess we'll call that the top fuel. I don't know, guys. We're rolling. We got an open spot. Odds bring down the tanks. Evens brings down the Disney cars. And we're off the board. And it's going to be odd. Tank over. These guys sometimes are fast. Hopefully they can do some damage. And then we're going to move Pluto to Goofy in the odd spot. Here we go. And it's going to be a 1. We're going to run Mr. Mom's Racing again against the Sunsets. Okay. Sunset's looking to go 6-1. Mr. Mom's Racing loses. They might be just a favorite in the O2 Maiden Bracket Challenge. 1, 2, 3, go. Always an interesting tournament with teams that haven't won. And there's a win for Mr. Mom's Racing for sure. Wow. That's unreal. Okay, 1-0. Alright, always interesting to see when teams regroup on contestants row and get some points. 1, 2, 3, go. Let's see what they can make it to. Once again, the Mustang. Oh, he won by a door. It was about that. Okay, 1-1. Alright, this custom 12 Mustang is winning a lot of races. Keep an eye on his partner, the black Mustang Boss. He does a lot of damage behind the scenes now that I'm watching him. 1, 2, 3, go. Once again, he helps out, takes out the bus, and way in behind. But there's another win, 2-1 now for the Sunsets. All right, looks like Mr. Moms is going to give the Sunsets the middle lanes here. Interesting strategy. And this time it's the bus cutting off Mr. Mom's minivan, unfortunately. And they're going to go down 0-2. We're going to be looking for another team on contestants row. And 6-1 now. The Sunsets shining bright. Okay, the wins and the casualties caused by these Sunsets is starting to add up. And there's the boot. They retain the boot for sure. And we got even going to Mickey and Minnie, the odd going to Pluto, and the winner of that little draw is going down to the 1 spot, and it's going to be odd. Pluto to Goofy coming down. You never know with these guys. I haven't raced them. You never know. They could be gems in the rough, diamonds in the rough. And we're going to move Perfect Combo 19 Corvette ZR1 convertible in a Mitsubishi Eclipse 2006 mainline. Could be fast. We'll see. Be interesting to see if I get these guys out. These are all the mainline champs. But I think they're going to remain in there because it's just, well, it'll be interesting to see just how fast these are compared to these, you know, wherever I'm finding some of these cars. We are opening some of them new. But anyways, let's do one more race. Anyways, that'll give us about 20 minutes of a show. And yeah, still looking to see Tankover, Daisy Duck, Vector Vice has been out there a while, and then the newest one. So let's roll again. See who's coming up. Okay, Tankover it is against the Sunsets. Should be interesting here. When I first started racing the tanks, or the Hot Wheels, one of the tanks I had, it was nearly one of the fastest one I had. Then I realized there was lots faster out there, but let's see whether they can take down the Sunsets and send them into their own misery. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh no, one tank got stuck. Oh, if the tanks kept going, they could have done it. Losing control. Never used to go on that speed. But anyways, it's 1-0 now, Sunsets. That's unfortunate. I don't remember these tanks getting stuck that bad. But one got stuck. We'll move on. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh no, same thing happened. And the red one's even faster. Okay, we're going to put these tanks on the outside lanes to finish this one off. And same thing with the next time, when the tanks come out, we'll make sure they just race in the outside lanes the whole time, so that stickiness doesn't happen. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, once again, it's the, oh, the red one. 2-1. Don't take your eyes off these races. I started to call the victory, but that red and green tank pushed it to the metal. Look out, folks. We could have an upset. 2-1. 1, 2, 3, go. He's pretty fast once he gets going. Alright. But the pace is still set and held by the sunsets. Let's go to the top of the table for the tail of the tape. Alright, 7-1 now. The sunsets are boot champs. And I think that's where we're going to leave it off here. We've done several matches tonight. We've had quite the shake-up here on Contestants Row. Although we still have basically still 2 teams anyways, still on Contestants Row, including Staked Out, sneaking in there at 3-1. In the Phoenix, unfortunately, it was slow times, but still have a chance. Hopefully not against those guys, though. Hopefully they can stay and find someone else to play. Alright, so we got Mickey and Minnie on the block with perfect combo, and we need a team in waiting. And yeah, we got one. Let's see how these guys do. Always having a little fun with you guys, because you just never know. Aisle driver, and well, we're going to call it express lane, unless one of you guys have a clever title for those guys. I'll gladly switch it. But anyways, that is the end of the row today. Those are the last teams that I kind of have up my sleeve, ready to go for today. But there are lots of cars lying around, and lots of time between me, or this video and the next one, for me to think of some more teams. And anyways, thanks again. Really appreciate you guys for watching and playing along. It's only just getting started as we are starting to fill up our brackets. One of the best tournaments of the year is the Maiden Tournament, which is just a whole bunch of teams that haven't won in this format. You just never know who's going to win there. Anyways, as I say, until next time, we might need a new catchphrase. But anyways, keep those tires pumped and racing.